Good evening, everyone. Nurture the future. Future, as I understand from the point of view of the profession that I'm a part of, actually comes with a statutory warning, a disclaimer. Any guesses? I'm sure you must have heard it multiple times before. It's as simple as all investments are subject to market risk. You know, though this line is primarily used by the mutual funds or sometimes even by the insurance companies, I think it perfectly applies to the film industry, where the investment is us and the market is you, the audience. Our future always lies in the hands of the audience. So that way, every piece of content that's created is actually a stroke of luck, a tukka, as we may call it, a gamble, which involves approximately 100 to 150 people who come together to create that particular piece of content. And once it's out, who knows what the destiny holds. So the irony is, I am supposed to talk about future and how one can nurture it, where I myself don't know whether my next film or the series that I'm going to be a part of is actually going to work or not. And I'm not saying this because I don't trust my projects or the people that I work with. I actually adore each one of them. But this is just the reality, the nature of our business. And why just me? Every superstar, every megastar out there actually worries about the same. So let me just give it a shot and explain what nurturing the future means to me. So we are one of the youngest industries, just about 100 years old. Now some of you may think, how does it make it young? Let's compare it to, say, medical science, which has in practice from 3000 BC, or the modern medicine from 460 BC. Engineering, well, they built pyramids, which are actually thousands of years old. We had lawyers, chartered accountants from the time of Chanakya or perhaps before that. Entertainment in terms of dance, music, theatrics actually go a long way back. But films in particular, Chalachitra as we call it, is very, very young. And I must say, in this super young industry, I am just a toddler. And along with me, there are multiple such toddlers who are just starting off or maybe crawling towards making a mark. As we take the baby steps towards our personal growth as artists, with all its uncertainties, its whims and fancies, the pressure, the heartache that comes along with it, today, even if someone comes to me and offers me large sum of money, I will never give up on what I do. And in the recent past, we've actually got even more the reason to thrive, to stay, to showcase our talent, to shine with the emergence of OTT platforms. The size of the pool just got bigger and better. We as a community, as an industry, has shown an incredible surge of possibilities. And we have grown exponentially in past couple of years. Be it script, acting, direction, lighting, cinematography, production design, set design, music, costumes, makeup design, look design, poster design, everything has storytelling in it. You know, I often see people running behind stable jobs, stable income, secured future, and there's nothing wrong about it. But here we are, on the other side of the spectrum, chasing and embracing this instability. And again, instability probably from other people's point of view. I like to call it a challenge. And challenges bring the best in us, the best performance, the best writing, the best direction, the best of the technical world. But all of this comes with a lot of hard work. Now that I'm talking about hard work, I would like to share some of my personal experiences. You know, there was a time when I was juggling between two different projects, and both of them are really close to my heart till date. So while I was working on these projects, I had to work in double shifts. Morning 7 to evening 7 on one set, and evening 7 to morning 7 on the other. I worked round the clock, multiple times. So how could I possibly manage it? How could I physically take it? And that brings me to my next important point. Passion. If you are passionate about what you do, if you really love your job, you will automatically end up giving your 1000% to complete that job. And then fame is just the byproduct. Now comes the fun part. And I actually like to put it as a positive. We actually require no specific qualification or a degree. Barring some of the technical fields where one will actually have to take up the course and learn the technical skills. But mostly, our industry does not look at our educational background. We have doctors, we have engineers, some of us are just graduates, or some have not even cleared their boards. But that doesn't matter. What matters is what we bring to the table. All it asks out of us is incredible amount of hard work, tremendous passion towards our jobs. It asks us to identify the talent we have and dive into this pool of creativity and just tell a story. How amazing, isn't it? It actually embraces pure and pure talent. Now, talent, like a diamond, needs more than just discovery. It needs collaboration. It needs to be put under tremendous pressure for it to shine. And if you really want to shine, what you have to have, and this is non-negotiable, you have to have that drive, resilience, willingness to say that, all right, I will fall 100 times in a 100-meter race, but I won't give up. I will get up and I'll try harder. Every day, every minute, every second. Now, if you have that in you, my friends, this is the right place for you, the right industry for you. You know, in last 13 years, I've got an opportunity to work with some of the finest directors, finest actors, productions, technicians that our industry has seen. You know what I learned from them are the lessons no textbook ever taught me. It's important to tell your story. Let it be original. Let it be authentic. Create a story which keeps the audience up at night. Create a character that the audience will never forget. Break the stereotypes. Take risks. Let the world say anything, but you listen to your heart. Push the boundaries. Push yourself till your heart is content. But don't be complacent. Because complacency is the death of creativity. Now, as I come towards the end, I would like to share one more lesson that I've learned from someone. A megastar I have never met. A megastar I've grown up watching, grown up admiring. Just a simple Delhi boy who now owns this huge mansion at Bandstand. Any guesses? Sorry? It's pretty obvious, right? The phenomena called Shah Rukh Khan. Every time I cross Bandstand, I see this crowd gathered outside this huge mansion, clicking pictures, taking selfies, with the big bold letters in the background, saying Mannat. And believe me, I have also done the same. I have also been the part of that crowd. But the lesson I learned from that phenomena is not to look at the stardom, not to look at the glitz and glamour, the money, the fame, the mannat, but the mehnat behind it. And trust me, if you do this mehnat today, you will secure your future for tomorrow. Thank you.